of Birmingham City Football Club?
Yeah, we've exchanged contracts on Saturday, late Saturday evening, after many, many months. Paid our deposit on Monday, and today we're in here doing sort of exploratory work, DD, waiting for EFL approval, when we then complete. So, we are the new owners.
Okay, essentially then you are the new owners. Could you tell us a little bit about the people that you're working with and the structure of the organisation that is taking over the club?
So it's myself and Maxi Lopez. It's been quite well known for a while. We've sort of formed a partnership, and we will then bring in the right people in terms of CEO, CFO, etc.
What's Maxi's interest in the club? Obviously, he has a relationship with you, was a top-level player during his own career. Why is he so keen to get involved in this deal?
He originally came to me, and we sort of formed a relationship. And basically, Max is all about football, so he wants to bring football to Birmingham and to the fans.
And you're a big fan of the club, aren't you? You're a lifelong fan of the club. Could you tell us how much you're paying for it?
I wouldn't want to disclose that, but it's around about what all the rumours have been saying. So, but I wouldn't want to disclose the exact price.
And have you got enough finance to be able to keep the club going as a going concern? Because there have been financial difficulties and lots of restriction placed on that club for quite some time now.
Yeah, we wouldn't be moving into it without having finance in place, and it's a combination of our own money and finance. And, the idea is to get the foundations into this club, get it playing football, and, get the fans back in.
In terms of on the field, you've spoken about playing football and get the fans back in. What is the ambition for the football club? When are you thinking that you could actually, after a poor season last season, go and start challenging to get back into the Premier League?
I think it might take us a while. The idea is get the foundations in, get the youth back in the team. There's some really good youth players in here, as you've already seen, and just, get those foundations in play. I mean, thinking about the Premiership, it's too early at this stage, but we have got ambition. But, we want to put our feet on the ground first.
How much backing is John Eustace going to get off yourself? Obviously took over from Lee Bowyer last season. How much backing will he get, and are you expecting any transfers to be made?
We don't quite know at the moment. We've got meetings with the footballing side of the business tomorrow. So we'll meet John and Craig Gardner and see what their plans are. And then hopefully, if their plans are in line with what we want, then, we'll move forward.
Obviously, Lawrence Bassini was telling anybody who'd listened last week that he was going to be the new owner of Birmingham, including on this very programme. Was there ever a stage when you thought your deal might not happen? Were you willing to walk away? And did you look at maybe investing in another football club in the EFL?
We did at one point, because obviously, our deal that we signed off originally was not sort of fulfilled. And we did look elsewhere, but we just kept looping back, and, we always believed we would get it.
There is a pre-season friendly tonight, Birmingham taking on Cheltenham. Are you going to be in attendance watching what your new club are doing in pre-season?
I'm not sure if all of us will be there, but there will be some of us. Obviously today, the main thing is business first today.
What has been the reaction from those you've met in the community?
Really, really good. I mean, we've had a lot of support as we've been moving along, because we've tried to be as open and as transparent as we possibly can. We've even met some fans here this morning. The social media is literally going off the map. For us, it's really important to do this for the fans, the community. I'm a Birmingham guy, and I feel for what's they've been going through over the past few years.
What is your motivation? You spoke about Maxi Lopez and why he wants to be involved, because he loves football. What's your motivation in getting involved with a football club?
It's actually, what I just said earlier. It's the fans and the community. This city deserves more than one team, and we want to be back where we were many years ago when I was a director with Karen and David, and giving them something to be proud of. And I can be proud of as well. Because
of your experience being involved with the club previously, you know what comes your way. It's a slightly different way of operating now. When you're a director or an owner of a football club, you're open to all sorts of criticism. Social media has certainly kicked on since those days with Karen and the Davids. Are you prepared for what comes your way as a football club owner?
Yeah, I mean, you can't please all of the people all the time. So for us, we'll be as open and honest as we can. I've got good counsel from, people who are in social media. I mean, my business with Gymshark, that's one of the most social media friendly companies in the world. So I've got, good people around me to advise me.
Obviously, you changed the manager fairly recently. Quite often, when a new board come in, maybe the manager's position comes under scrutiny. Are you confident you have the right guy? Have you given him your backing?
We honestly don't know at this point. We haven't met him. I mean, literally, we'll meet him tomorrow and we'll start to get to know what's going on and then, make decisions. But, I don't see any reason at this point to change things.
And is this a complete full takeover of the club? And if so, when can we expect an official announcement?
It's a part ownership, and then we move forward over the next 2.5 years to obtain the rest. But again, the official statement from the club, hopefully they will submit one soon.
When you say it's a part takeover, how much of the club are you going to own?
21.64% immediately.
Is that enough to take a controlling interest?
Yes, yeah.
And because of how? Could you just explain the ownership structure?
It's all in the agreement. You don't need full percentages to take control. It's all in the agreement. So
okay.
Yeah, we will have full control.
And are you going to be the chairman?
I think so. We haven't decided on positions yet. So it's been a bit of a whirlwind at the end. It was concentrating on getting the deal done, really, because it was really protracted.
Should fans be excited, Paul, about this? Are you guaranteeing a more stable future for Birmingham City? Because, as you say, they've been through the mill in recent years.
Yeah, we hopefully they'll see what I've done in the past, and hopefully, as we move forward, as I said, we can be as transparent and as honest as we can. And there'll be some good times and bad times, but hopefully we can just bring a level of sort of transparency and honesty to it. That's our main thing here.
Paul, thank you very much for coming on the programme. Appreciate you giving us your time this morning. And good luck with your project. And we hope for the people of Birmingham City and their supporters that it is a successful period under your stewardship. That's the new joint owner of Birmingham City, taking a 21% controlling interest in the club. His name is Paul Richardson, and he is going to be alongside Maxi Lopez as those two take control at St Andrews. Birmingham fans, if you want to get in touch about what you've just heard, tell us how excited you are or what you thought of the interview, get in touch via text 81089. You can get in touch via Twitter as well. It's at TalkSport if you want to get in touch. You're a former Birmingham City, albeit briefly, player.